Culture is distinctive in different countries and it plays such an important role. There's always a two-way relationship, which is the places shape culture and the culture shapes the places. People living those places may have their own cultural trends, cultural systems, and cultural regions. Today, I'm going to tell my own story, looking at 3 places in China to discuss how the nature shapes culture and how people follow their cultures. Now I have a car, a boat, and a plane. And I'm sure our journey will be amazing because I can go to any places I want by using those transportation tools. Basically, those machines improve the interconnectivity of the places in the world. My first destination is the city of Chongqing. This is a city with 30 million people. Can you imagine 30 million people living in one modern city and they communicate with each other by speaking Mandarin, English, or any other sophisticated languages? However, this city is cold in winter because the city is located in the south of China, and if you have traveled to southern cities in China, you'll find out that families in those cities do not have underfloor heating system. But winter in Chongqing is cold. The average temperature in winter is about 6 degrees. As a result, there is a tangible outcome of the interaction between people from Chongqing and the climate in Chongqing. The answer is hot pot. It is one of the most important cultural trends in Chongqing. So what is hot pot? All I need is a chopstick, salt, a pot with spices, meat cut in pieces, and the vegetables you like. Hot pot is a traditional Chinese food started hundreds of years ago. One of the characteristics of hot pot is spicy, super spicy. You may ask why people choose to eat spicy hot pot. As I just told you, winter in Chongqing is cold, and people from Chongqing will have to eat something spicy to keep them warm. Here is my story about the city and its culture. I traveled to the city of Chongqing 2 years ago with one of my best friends. Uncles in the cities are my father's friends, and they are true Chongqing people. They were born from that city and they have lived there for many years. Anyways, they invited my friend and me to have their style of hot pot. They told me the meaning of hot pot is gathering family members and their friends together. This is why it is rare to see only one person eating the hot pot. Then I choose to have a hot pot with my friends in Vancouver just because hot pot gives us so much fun. From that experience, I found out that culture can be learned and carried around the world. Why Chinese people have a Spring Festival? Basically because it's the biggest festival in China, links to family reunion, good luck, and the celebration for 1 year's game. Today, I would like to introduce my experience of one cultural trend about this festival and the one relationship between the identity and the culture. Chinese steamed bun is one of the traditional family food at my hometown, and also it is my favorite one. The elderly of each family start to make those steamed buns almost 1 week before New Year's Eve. They are most respected in each family. Why I say that? Because the Chinese culture system implies that the older family members must be taken good care of, and the children like me must show great respect in front of them by calling them formal titles and act with self-discipline and modesty. That is exactly what I was told to do. Now the steamed buns are ready. Their shapes are similar, and this round. It means reunion and good luck. Steamed buns have lots of different tastes, such as the bun with bean paste, meat stuffing, or salted vegetables. In my opinion, the culture also unites people closely in one country, and the culture is better than any policies and laws to standardize our behaviors. So I impact the place by showing greater respect to the elderly, no matter where I go and study. As a result, I found that it's exactly what we should do to respect others and their cultures. Do you remember the second destination is my hometown? Now, the third destination is the old town of Lijiang and is located in the city of Lijiang in China. The old town of Lijiang is a traditional Chinese town was built 800 years ago, and it contains minorities cultures from the local people. There's a great reason why we call the town is a cultural region. According to my experience, there are at least about 50,000 people who are tourists on the street just like me. This old town is full of beautiful things in eyes, and it has countless stores selling food or goods. For example, it has delicious flour cake for sales and a delicate silver jewelry for women. As long as you walk on and cross a footbridge, I feel like millions of people slip away from me. Today, I'm going to introduce you one place where it's a cultural region. Then I will use one example of a cultural trend to let you understand the relationship between humans and a cultural region. There are over 1,000 bars near the old town of Lijiang. Music is one of the most familiar forms of cultures. No matter which corner I walk in the town, I always heard songs sung by bar singers. What I noticed that not every song is a local music. The songs come from other cities in China are also popular in the old town. What's more, most of the songs are popular or pop music. Then I discovered that the amazing characteristics of culture is that different cultures can be mixed together in one cultural region, but they will not be conflicting in numerous ways. I remember that I sang the song named Chengdu in one of the bars with my friends, but everyone loves it. Not because I think it well, just because it is such a popular song in China. However, the city of Lijiang is about 600 miles away from the city of Chengdu. The old town of Lijiang and people make me realize the importance of cultural compatibility, and I've become more confident when learning from new cultures and practicing them. After traveling the old town of Lijiang, I always love sharing my unique cultures with all of my classmates. I believe that culture is understandable and flexible. This is a map I draw to put 3 places I just described in China. First, the absolute distance between the city of Chongqing and my hometown is about 2095 kilometers. The distance from the city of Chongqing to the old town of Lijiang is about 1355 kilometers. And the data are given by Baidu Map. According to geographical concepts, we know that complementary transferability, intervening opportunities, and the spatial diffusion among places are factors of interconnectivity. If I wanted to go to any of these 3 places, I could arrive there by cars, planes. What's more, I may need to have a relaxing holiday after a busy semester, so I may go to the city of Chongqing to have fun. Also, if I was in the city of Chongqing, it was possible for me to visit the city of Chengdu, since that city is so close to the city of Chongqing. As a result, every place in the world can be connected together, as long as there are modern transportation options and demand among places. Before my story ends, I would like to say that culture is one of the factors of the interconnectivity of the places and my experience. Humans are basically the same, but the culture makes us so different. However, if we can respect and learn from others' cultures, and I believe the culture will unite us as a whole stronger than anything else can do. Thank you. It's all of my story. This is my reference page, and this is page 1. And this is page 2.